It is Friday the 5th of July, and Amy and I are going to Barnes & Noble, and then we're gonna go see Spider-Man away from home. So I am very excited. Yes, I have not slept for like a full day, and yes, my only energy is from coffee, but it's fine because it's gonna be great. Is that Jake Gyllenhaal? Gyllenhaal? Wow.
Samuel L. Jackson.
Oh, you can see my glasses.
I'm intelligent.
Me and Bae. Hello, I just saw Spider-Man Far From Home, and oh my goodness. First off, it is the #1 movie of 2019. Second off, it is my favorite movie of all time. For those people that are sitting there being very shocked, thinking, Soleil, but your favorite movie of all time is How to Train Your Dragon 3, The Hidden World. It's okay, everyone. Here's the thing. How to Train Your Dragon 3, Hidden World and Spider-Man 2, Far From Home are both my favorite movies of all time, and that's just something you're gonna have to deal with. They're both sharing the top like two good friends. Ah, we love that. So yes, I saw it. It was phenomenal. The script was amazing. I'm not gonna spoil anything in case people haven't seen it yet, because I would not want to spoil this movie for anyone. You really have to watch it to experience it and understand what I'm talking about when I'm saying that the script was written beautifully. The plot, oh my gosh. I love guessing plot. I like assumed one thing would happen because that's just... But everything else, amazing. Oh my goodness. I thought character relationships were spot on. I love it so much. Ah! What else can I say without screaming? It was an excellent movie. Please go see it. It is very good. If you are not much of a Marvel watcher, you might miss like a couple inside jokes that are like really excellent. But you could have just seen like the first Spider-Man movie and then this one. You could also probably just go see this one if you haven't seen any Marvel movies or any Spider-Man movies. I think you'll get a lot more enjoyment out of this if you've at least seen Spider-Man Homecoming. That's what it is. If you've at least seen Spider-Man Homecoming, then I think you would get most of the things that are going on. Yeah. Go watch it. Go watch the credits. And not just because of credit scenes that are before or after the credits, but actually maybe recognize the people that have worked on these fantastic movies. Because when you sit there for 10 minutes watching all the credits, you realize, oh my goodness, the amount of work that goes into these movies is phenomenal. All the different crews, all the different people that work on special effects, all the stunt people, oh my goodness. It's truly amazing. You only get to see a slice of all of the work that all these amazing people have put into it. So go watch the movie. It's amazing. I'm seeing it again in 2 days, and let's not worry about that. Happy Saturday. Hello. It is Sunday. I haven't been updating the writing vlog very much because I've been busy and I haven't been writing. So there hasn't been much to update on. But today I am going to Starbucks. It is Sunday. I think I already said that. But today I am going to Starbucks and I'm going to sit there and I'm going to write. And this NaNoWriMo, I actually changed my plan. Camp NaNoWriMo, by the way. I actually changed my plan from writing a certain number of words to just spending like certain allotted amounts of time. So I think my goal is to spend like 3,000 minutes this month writing or planning or something along the lines, like just doing something that relates to my project. So I'm doing that and it'll be great. Otherwise, I brought a book to read. If everything fails, that's going to be great. So I will update you later if something happened.
I got nothing more to lose. history and timeline of the Tesseract. We have to go back to the very dawn of the creation. Oh, just kidding. The very dawn of creation in the Marvel Cinematic Universe.
Great.
Order. I don't know how to say skull in German. The Red Skull.
Oh my God.
Peter Hydra.
We're watching Captain America, the First Avenger, for our first movie of our rewatch. So, first break of the night. I don't know how long we're going to spend marathoning Marvel movies tonight, but we are watching them through chronological order. So, the moments when they happen in time, not their release dates. So we're starting with Captain America, the First Avenger, and then going on to Captain Marvel because that's the next one in the sequence, and so on and so forth. Yes, so we're taking our first break, and I am grabbing some sodas and ice cream from the grocery store nearby. Hi, it is July 8th, Monday, and I'm gonna do some reading sprints with Jess from Time Resort Tomes. So let's get the show on the road. Yesterday I forgot to update the vlog, but I made it to 25,000 words, so that is pretty awesome. Not that I wrote 25,000 words yesterday, but my manuscript hit 25,000 words. So that is awesome. Also, I drew a new map of my solar system. Pretty freaking exciting.
We missed the final call. The writing's on the wall. We fell and now we walk in the ruins of our love. Days gone fading, hearts still aching. I can't control it, I can't control it. I know, keep pretending that we could never make it. I know you know it.
Hi, it is Tuesday, July something, I don't know. I'm actually in a corner today, so this is fitting. First off, let's start with a little haul. So I just bought Gemina from the Illuminate files. The only problem is, okay, so I got this at a secondhand bookshop for like only $7. So heck yes, I had to buy it. It is beautiful. I love the hardcovers of these books because I'm sure everyone already knows this, but like, whoa, it's so cool. But I bought the first book in paperback, and I've already basically annotated the entire thing. So I'm just gonna have unmatching books on my bookshelf, which is fine right now because my bookshelf is in rainbow order, so they won't even be next to each other, so it won't be like weird. But it's just one of those things where I wish they were matching, but it's fine. I also bought Fence Volume 1 by C.S. Pacat and Joanna the Mad and Joanna Lafuente. I don't know. I think two of them are illustrators. Or two of them are writers. I'm not sure. But I'm reading this and I am loving it 100%. I am already past the halfway point because it is so gosh darn short. I'm a little peeved how short it is, seeing as these are like $10. But it's fine because I absolutely love it. Oh my goodness, look at this. One of my questions is, I'm wondering why the writers and like illustrators decided to make it focus on epifencing instead of foil or saber, because right now they're going over like the different kinds of the different fencing styles and techniques, and I have done fencing. Not saying that I'm excellent or good at it, but I have done fencing before. I might go back to it this year. I had to stop because of work and school and everything. I love fencing so much. Maybe the reason I bought this because I love fencing. So I am loving this. Anyone who doesn't love fencing might be bored. I was talking to Jess from 100 Homes about this, and they said that they got like bored halfway through, which I can understand, because anyone who doesn't care about fencing probably doesn't care about all of this like technical stuff, but I am loving it because I'm like, yes, fencing. Oh my gosh. Okay, in other news, I finished reading Her Royal Highness by Rachel Hawkins. So at first, the first like 50 pages, I was loving it. It was super cute. It like dived right in. It was interesting because it gave more background about the main character Millie before she goes off to Scotland, which I've noticed more YA books don't really give like the before type of the story before they like go to the place or start doing the thing, but this one did, which I actually kind of really enjoyed. I wasn't expecting it, and it's cute as hell. I was more unsure of how I felt about it when I was about like halfway through, because I wasn't loving the main character and like her voice and the writing style that is in this. So I was getting more and more uncertain of it, but then the love and romance kicked in, and it's just the cutest freaking story ever. Oh my goodness. So if you don't know what this book is about, Millie is from Texas and she goes to a boarding school in Scotland where she meets the Princess of Scotland and falls in love, and it is the cutest romance. It's only like 280 pages. So it is really short, it is a breezy read, and it's a pretty good time. I gave it 8 out of 10 stars. Those 2 were lost because of just how I felt about the writing style, but overall, really cute story, and I did enjoy it. And now I'm going to continue reading Fence, which I'm probably going to finish very soon because it's so short. Yes, I'll talk to you later. Bye. Hello, it's not that much later from just a moment ago because I finished Fence. I gave it 4 out of 5 stars on Goodreads. I think like an 8.5 out of 10. I know it's very specific. Maybe a 9 out of 10. I'm not entirely sure. I did really enjoy it. I primarily loved it because of the fencing aspects. Since this is the first one and because it's so short, it's so hard to make any judgments off of characterization and plot because this is like a tiny glimpse into the story and only like 2 days have gone by in the world. So there's still like a lot that's going to, there's still a lot of things that are going to happen, and there's still a lot of stuff that I don't know, or like things about characters that we don't know yet. So it's hard to judge the full series just based off of this one, but I'm definitely going to buy the next installment because I did really enjoy it. I love the fencing aspect and I can't wait to see what else that comes out of these. So definitely recommend this one if you enjoy fencing. If you don't enjoy fencing, maybe find a different graphic novel because you might be lost. There's, especially because there's still so much characterization that I think needs to happen in this story. Not enjoying fencing will definitely hinder your enjoyment of these. And now I'm going to continue reading Romanov by Nadine Brandes. If you saw a vlog of mine from maybe like quite a few weeks ago, probably a month ago, like 2 vlogs ago, I was reading this then. I have not read it since then. I stopped reading this to read a couple other books while I was on vacation. I'm like 1/6 through the book. I'm really not that far. But it's a story. It's basically a fantasy retelling of Anastasia Romanov, and she goes by Nastya in this story. I'm only on page 50, so I cannot make any judgments off of it yet. It is a little slow and confusing right now. I love Russian history and Russian culture, and so far I believe it's portraying everything pretty accurately. I am not Russian. I've never been to Russia. I am not that knowledgeable of Russian culture. I'm sure there are many other people probably even watching this that can better say if this is an accurate representation, but I am studying Russian right now and I love Russian culture, so I'm really intrigued to read this. I really hope I enjoy it. There's not a lot of YA literature with the Russian elements out there. Do not tell me Shadow and Bone is Russian, because I personally don't believe it is. But that's just me. Also, the language spoken in Shadow and Bone is not Russian. It is inspired by Slavic languages. It's not Russian. That's it. Okay, thank you. I will let you know what I think of Romanov. I'm on page 140, and Yvonne is the cutest freaking thing in the world. I don't want to spoil anything, but just know that Yvonne is